Hi, in this video, you are going to learn about used items that are so profitable. There are so many ways into which we find our capital to start up businesses. And these are some of the used items that can actually boost you to start up the business, or you can make them as your primary business as well. So I'm going to share with you the top 5 used items that you can actually follow up, that you can actually deal with to raise your capital and to also make it maybe a primary job. I also talk about entrepreneurship, ideas such as this to actually help you into your business or to actually help you catch up with your capital. You do well to subscribe, and please check out some other videos that I've talked about so many things in my channel. Subscribe and like this video. The first used items that are very profitable and have got a lot of money are car spare parts, right? So we have right now, as we speak right now, in Zambia, we do not actually produce car spare parts. No, we don't. And all these spare parts, they actually come out of Zambia. And that's why they're extremely expensive, because we actually import. So every time when the kwacha drops in value and the dollar increases in value, it becomes difficult for us to actually, to actually acquire stuffs, right? So if at all you have to deal with car spare parts, you make a lot of profits, because the new ones are extremely expensive. If you have to deal with the used ones, you make life easy for so many people, right? So this business has made money for so many people, has made money for a lot of people. I've actually seen a lot of people shining in this area. So you can actually buy and sell the used items, the car parts. Okay, I saw a shop somewhere in Mansa which was dealing with such. Okay, it was selling used ones, not new ones, used ones, and they were making a lot of money. And you know, one funny thing about these used car parts, you'd find that you get them at extremely low prices, and then when you are selling them, they're actually there, and you can make money more than, if someone will bear me witness with this, you can make money more than you can make from the the usual ones, from the new ones, right? So if you get the old ones, you can actually make a lot of money as compared to the new ones, right? So get into this business. If you're thinking about raising your capital, or maybe a business you should enter into, this one is really extremely profitable, right? So that is number 1, car spare parts, right? In addition to car spare parts, you can also use a lot of people, somebody who cannot afford a vehicle, maybe they can afford a motorbike. If they cannot afford a motorbike, they can afford a bicycle, right? So as you deal with used car parts, you can also deal with used motorcycle parts, and also the bicycles. So this can actually fetch you a lot of money. So depending with the capital that you have, you can either deal with the car parts or motorcycle, or you can deal with the bicycles, right? So these are some of the things that you can do. Number 2 is actually dealing with recycling metals. With this business, the way it works, you actually move around the places, you actually move around the districts, you actually move in villages, within town, and all that stuff you are buying. I've seen some people, there are companies right now, okay? There are companies right now that are buying scrap metals, like they actually use on kg, and those things are actually giving people a lot of money. They sell actually on kgs, where someone just puts a poster and says he's buying those damaged or dead metals, right? So you can actually get them. I saw somebody that had to put a poster like that, and people are going there, and maybe as I speak right now, you've seen some. But I want to assure you, those businesses that you see, they have got a lot of cash, a lot of money, right? So if you're looking for a business that can raise you up, try this one. Okay, so when you actually buy those, you buy in kg. Sometimes you may buy, maybe an example, you can buy per kg from the people, because the people that are coming to sell to you, they are not, sometimes you can even buy from young boys that have just gone in the streets, and they are coming up with those scrap metals and all that stuff. So you put them on kg, you get you buy on kg and also go there to sell on kg. So actually you can buy maybe 1 kg, you can buy 20 kwacha, you go and sell 100 kwacha per kg where you're taking them, right? So those businesses, you don't even take time. Immediately you reach in the company, you put them on kg, they know the kgs that you've brought, immediately they're supposed to give you money and start coming back, right? And apart from just these recycled metals, you can also deal with plastic, right? So right now as we speak, there are companies that are buying plastic, right? So maybe there's a broken dish which is plastic, a broken cup, whatever. So boys, these small boys, they actually come with them. You buy on kg and you actually take them. I have a friend who's actually doing that business and was like, hey, let's do this. And you know that. So you sometimes you get, you may go there with a small capital. As you come back, you have enlarged your capital. So this is actually not a playing game. When you come to the recycling metals and also plastic, this is maybe a chair that I'm sitting on, it's broken, then you sell it and then somebody takes it and then they actually instantly you are given the money, right? So these are profitable businesses, used items that you can actually follow up and they will do wonders as you go on. Number 3 is used clothes. Used clothes right now, you know, somebody who cannot afford a new jacket, they can actually afford a used one, right? And most of the times we call these as saraula, so you can actually use them as well. Okay, used clothes. So these are really, really on demand and they make a lot of money. We have people that are selling bells, right? There are people that are selling bells. Sometimes you can buy just one by one and not in bells, right? So you can go there, you know, at the market where they are selling, you actually get some, where they're doing wholesale, used ones. So used clothes are actually making it right now as we speak. So you may see, you know, a cloth when it is there on salaula, as we call them, when they're on a bulk there, then you try to check around and you find some good ones, you iron them and you post them on your pages, you put them in your shop, they'll actually fetch you good money, right? So that's about it. Used clothes are also doing things very well, right? The other used item that you can follow up are phones. Okay, so right now as we speak, phones are expensive, extremely expensive. But let me ask you this question: if that phone you are using, you bought it at $100 during the time that you bought it, how much can you sell it now? It's obvious that you're not going to sell it at $100. You sell it at a way cheaper price. Okay, now there are times where a phone is neat as new, but is not going at the price where as new one. And sometimes there's no difference between buying a new one and an old one, because there are phones that are neat when you look at them, especially those that are written pre-owned or refurbished. When you look at them, they're actually looking like new, and someone would not even feel the need of buying a new one, right? So also used phones are actually making it, they are locking it on the market, I'm telling you, right now, because if there is something that is second from food right now in the day that we are living in right now, a phone might be a second, because almost everybody, old, young, middle, they are all having phones. If at all there's somebody who has to make money, is somebody who's dealing with the phones. Okay, because literally everybody right now, they're actually doing phones. Okay, they are actually having phones. So when you deal with used phones, you're actually earning a time, you're actually earning a platform for yourself, right? So the other one also that you can use, the other one that you can deal with is computer and computers, TVs, and many other related the items, right? So a new computer right now, how much could it be? It's a lot of money. But if you have to deal with a new one, a old one, and there are so many ways of buying a old laptops, right? So you can get those things on eBay. They are there, though right now as exchange rates, they are actually doing as bad. Otherwise, if at all a new one is being bought at $100, then you are rest assured to say the old one will still be, no matter how the inflation can be, no matter how the dollar would fare with the kwacha, but as long as you are actually buying an old one and a new one, there's always a difference, right? So these are some of the items, and they are profitable, they are nice, they can actually make you a lot of money, right? And please, if this video is helping you this far, remember to subscribe. When you subscribe, you'll be finding a lot of ideas to help you move in with your business, right? So these are some of the ideas that you can actually use. These are some of the used items that can make you a lot of money, right? This is Sika here, and thank you so much for checking through. Check for other videos as well. If you've reached this far, I love you. Stay blessed.